The moment everything shattered began beneath the glittering dome of a private school auditorium in Manhattan. My hand tightly wrapped around my daughter's small fingers as the scent of champagne, an expensive perfume, hung heavy in the air. It was supposed to be a peaceful charity gala, elegant and safe, until the fire alarm screamed without warning and someone yelled that there was a shooter. Panic exploded instantly. People surged like a wild tide. Bodies collided. Heels slipped. Screams tore through the music. And instinctively I turned toward my husband, my voice breaking as I shouted for him to take our daughter and run. My husband Daniel was less than 2 meters away, tall and broad, once the strongest presence in my life, the man I trusted more than myself. He heard me. He turned. And for a split second hope flared inside my chest because I truly believed he was coming for us, but his eyes moved past me and past our daughter Emma, whose face was pale with terror. His gaze locked onto another woman nearby who had fallen to the ground clutching a boy to her chest. That woman was Vivian, his first love, and the boy was Lucas, her son. And in that instant my marriage was sentenced to death. Daniel shoved against the crowd and rushed forward. Hope surged in me for half a heartbeat until I realized the truth. My daughter was blocking his path, and without hesitation, without a single pause, he reached out and pushed Emma aside as if she were nothing more than an obstacle. His voice thundered for her to move. Her small body flew sideways and slammed into a marble pillar, the sound sickening, her cry swallowed by the chaos. And Daniel never looked back, scooped Lucas into his arms, shielding him, his other arm wrapping around Vivian as if she were made of glass. And he disappeared into the emergency exit without sparing his own daughter a single glance. My blood froze solid. I ran to Emma and gathered her up. Blood streamed from her forehead, soaking the lace dress she had chosen so carefully. She did not cry. She just stared in the direction her father vanished and whispered his name so softly. It almost broke me. No one answered her, not even the echo of his footsteps. And in that moment, I knew my family was already over at the hospital hours later. Emma received 5 stitches. She stayed silent the entire time, her stillness more painful than screaming would have been. Daniel arrived only after the nurse left, his suit torn, but his arrogance intact. He asked about Emma as if discussing the weather. When I confronted him and demanded to know if he remembered she was his daughter, his face hardened with irritation and disgust. He said Lucas nearly had an asthma attack and Vivian could not carry him. That Emma's injuries were superficial. The word sliced into me like a blade. When I accused him of shoving his own child into a pillar, he leaned close and told me this was karma. That years ago I had used my family's influence to drive Vivian away, forcing her into suffering abroad. That I owed her, and that Emma owed Lucas too. This injury was simply repayment.